Good day to you, my traders. It's Thursday, August 26th, 2021, and we've got a Strangle for you today. I know not everybody's favorite due to that upside risk, but in today's cherry bomb trade that comes from Tasty Trade, we are going to take a look at how we might allow ourselves to more comfortably put this position on, especially with that unlimited potential upside risk, right? So, how do we do it? Let's get popping with our trade overview. We're looking at an IV rank of 30. A liquidity rank of 4 out of 4. We're going to be in the weeklies for October, so that's going to hurt our liquidity a little bit. And Strangle is a neutral play. We're actually looking at equal deltas on either side of the at the money. So yeah, that's great, right? So if you're okay with that and you want to take a look, hop on in with me. Oh, by the way, did you know that TLT, even though it's really weak, has a positive correlation with the SPY? I would have thought it would have been at least slightly negative. But yeah, cool. All right, here we go. So, hi everybody, my name is Neil, and this is Option Theory. I want to thank you so much for joining us today. On screen, you can see that we are looking at the chart for TLT. I want to make this video nice and fast, because one of the things I'm noticing about YouTube viewers these days is they want everything as fast as possible. So, stick around to the end. I'll tell you how to get hooked up with us if you want to do these trades with us. Until then, we're going to go ahead and get going. So we can see that TLT has been in a range since probably, here, what are we looking at here? The middle of August. All right. And we've been kind of whipsawing back and forth here. If we can position ourselves to benefit from more sideways movement and let time decay or volatility drop for us, either one of those will benefit our position. But we want to make sure that TLT doesn't skyrocket for us, because if we had done a Strangle here when it was going sideways, right, then we would be out a lot of money. So we want to know, we want to be alerted, wink, wink, that's how we're going to do it, if it should be moving against us to the upside, right? Because I don't think we're so worried about the downside movement. But here we go, Analyze tab, Add Simulated Trade. I'm in the margin account because this is not an IRA-friendly account. And many of the Strangle videos I've done on this channel, I've offered alternatives for things like a Jade Lizard would be an alternative on that one. So yeah, I mean, I suppose a broken wing butterfly might be something, which by the way, we did one on Carnival Cruise. A card will hopefully slide across right there. And it is working out for us. So check that out if you're going to consider that kind of a trade. All right, so we're in the October 1st weeklies, 36 days to expiration as of today, August 26th. And we can see I've got the trade pulled up down here. We're going to be short the 153 call and short the 143 put. That's $10 wide. We're looking at collecting about a $2 credit. So that is what I'm going to use to help me with setting where my alert should be using the Tasty Trade mechanics. So let's go to the risk profile and understand our probabilities. I've got the date in the top right corner set to match the date in blue in the bottom left corner. And you can see the market's expected move for TLT in that time frame, and that our break-evens fall almost outside of those, right? One could say we are slightly skewed to a bullish position here. All right. Anyway, we're looking at a 65.5% probability profit at expiration, according to Thinkorswim. Interestingly enough, and I pull this up here in Tastyworks, you'll see the same trade built. And by the way, there's that weak positive correlation I was talking about at 0.5. You probably didn't see that because somehow my screen got a little too big. Let's bring that there like that. And there's that weak positive correlation I was talking about. All right. So anyway, it's saying a 57% probability of profit in Tastyworks. But here's that important part to remember, that we're really interested in that P50. If you're a Tasty trader and you know that you manage at 50% of maximum profit or 21 days, and so here's a trade we can be in for 16 days before we manage it. Let's head back over to Thinkorswim. And with that said, we're going to go ahead and right-click this trade, choose Confirm and Send, and see that you can't see it. I'm going to remember this. And here it is. $204 is our max profit. We have infinite maximum loss potential to the upside, and really we have a limited, but we can take a total loss if we go down to the downside as well. Right? What's our short strike? 143. So $14,000. So that would be our maximum loss to the downside, and it's infinite to the upside, right? With that, I want to point this thing out though, actually. I'm going to go back to this. We don't need to see the confirm and send screen again. But what I want to point out is the Tasty Trade mechanic is 2 to 3 times the credit received. If you reach a loss that size, that it's time to close the position. And so what I'm going to do is, all right, it's $2. That means I'm collecting $200. I want to know when I hit about that $400 loss mark, right? So I believe that's about, even like with today's line, not the expiration, but with the purple line here, I want to see where we hit about 400, and it looks to be about 158. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and remember that 158. I'm going to right click this trade, choose confirm and hit send. Now that order is in my working orders, but I want to go back to the chart. I want to find roughly 158 and get close. I'm going to right click and choose set alert or create alert. And I want to not want the mark, I want the last price, and I want to set it to 158 and give myself a note saying time to close loser. Not that I'm calling myself a loser, the position is a loser. I'm going to go ahead and hit create. I'm getting that on my mobile as well. Go ahead and hit create, and there is that alert, right? Also, what's interesting is you might like to see, if we go back to, we can't set the slices. We could rebuild the trade, but you can set the slices to break even on screen so you can see where we're looking to be in between, but it would be roughly right here and right here is where we're looking to keep things in between. That'd be where we want to pull off the trade. We'd have to check that every couple of days to see where our new $400 loss would be. So this isn't a complete set and forget alert. You really want to check this probably once a day to see where your new $400 loss is. All right, that's it for today's video. Big thumbs up to you. If you felt I earned a thumbs up, thanks so much for clicking that. And yeah, I said stick around to the end so I can, if you're done, awesome. If not, hey, go down to that description box, click the link to sign up for Tasty Trade's Cherry Bomb emails so you'll get trade ideas sent to you from Tasty Trade, not from me. The only thing I'm doing is sending you over because I want you to get those emails, right? They got good stuff in them, and we put them on here in this channel in a simulated trading account so that, and you can do the same. All right, I've done a whole playlist on getting started with Thinkorswim, so you can feel confident when it comes time to risking your own dollars, investing your own dollars, putting your own money to work for you. You'll know what you're capable of. All right, thank you so much for joining us. I'll see you in tomorrow's final Cherry Bomb of the week. Until then, may the market be with you.